So I always just pick a hand and go for it, whether that was full house like I did against Edzy, 4 of a kind on abandoned. And I told Nemo before this match, she asked for some tips. That's the only one I could give, is just pick a planet card to go for and stick to it. So we might see that here. Edzy's taking the double skip. Nemo does not. This is quite the start.
Yeah, and if these, I mean, it is orange stakes, so the quality of these jokers could be pretty bad, and it could be pretty punished.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there's the variable of perishables and eternals. You know, some rares you can get from the skip are solid. You know, a tribe, not the greatest rare joker, but can win a PvP maybe. But if it's an eternal, it's a lot harder to take that. So we'll see if 2 rare jokers, if there's one worth taking, because sometimes those jokers can just win the game for you right off the bat.
Yeah, I'm expecting some pretty normal jokers here. Maybe a duo, maybe a trio. Nothing crazy, I'm sure.
Yeah, Nemo taking a bit to get out of that first blind. We see a business card. It is abandoned, not going to be great. But a negative supernova. We are on orange stake. Just having a joker to live the blinds and not even having to make the decision whether you want to sell it for another value generator can be great. Also, temperance value for the rest of the game. Oh, well, one of those not going to be very useful. I wouldn't be surprised to see C-Dubs take both of these. But I mean, an eternal blueprint is, you can't ask for much more.
I mean, it seems pretty regular to me. I don't think anything out of the ordinary here.
Oh, and the thing is,
like you were saying,
Nemo still could have taken that skip. She didn't have to take the double, and she would just be at an advantage with that blueprint.
And like the supernova good as well for what you were saying, picking one hand and going for it.
Oh, and a bean. I mean, it's just GG.
Oh,
this bean not going to be a card Nemo can find unless there's a buffoon pack in the shop, because how Balatro works, if you take a double skip, there's always going to be a buffoon pack in your first shop, and it just so happens to have a very, very good joker inside of it.
Very good.
I mean, this bean is honestly pretty big for Edzy just to be able to live. He might just take the Wrathful because you can copy Wrathful and not Blueprint. And he's really spending down here. I mean, there's no econ. We're going to get no money from this small blind. Could easily be punished in the next shop.
Yeah, and I think this queen it looks like it's making a tough decision for him, because it is very close to a king, and we have the Baron in the shop.
I mean, I'd love to see it. C-Dubs knows the position he's in. We've got the blueprint. We're at a huge advantage. Do we want to go for the fun line of trying to do Baron on abandoned deck? It's a lot harder when it's orange stake for sure.
Yes.
But it could be fun.
Could be very fun. Nemo getting out of the blinds.
And what's so funny is I get giga punished, because if I had skipped once, we would have had the blueprint and not the Baron.
Pretty early on, we've seen you take some eternal econ jokers early and have it work out pretty well. What do you think about this to-do list here?
I love a good early eternal econ joker. To-do list is very good on abandoned. I think I was up a to-do list in my abandoned game versus Edzy, and it made a world of difference. For Nemo, I don't think it's going to be a great take here. We have $10 for interest. We can start building that up. Just got to save money.
Yeah, and I think C-Dubs here has to make a decision kind of quick, or else we're going to get some time pressure. With the Wrathful and the Blueprint, we should be able to get out of the blinds pretty easily. But if we're going to try to look for purple seal value, it could take some more time. And Nemo already in the small blind of the next ante.
Right. Yeah, this, I'd love to see. Oh, and there's the orbital tag. Edzy could go for a generational run here, but he's going to be competing against Nemo, just playing some fundamental high stakes right now.
Yeah, I mean, Nemo's line is definitely more consistent, which I really like.
I'm not sure we picked a hand to go for with this supernova yet. We're all over the place. Flushes, straights, full houses.
Yeah.
Definitely not what you want to do with a joker.
We're gonna pass on the Baron on C-Dub's side. Unfortunate. I mean, still in a very strong position.
That purple seal immediately giving holographic is also pretty strong here.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely could be something Nemo could use, even though she couldn't spin the wheel if she wanted to.
Yeah. I'm going to send you the request quick for the shared chat if you don't mind. Here we see C-Dubs considering the Eternal to-do list. Gonna pass on it and go for the Saturn level. Saturn level can be pretty strong because it scales pretty well, especially early. But with this Wrathful, might want to be looking into playing more flushes. And now Nemo, playing a lot of different types of hands with the Supernova, is now struggling to scale quick enough to get out of the blinds.
Yeah, I mean, 2 pairs, flushes, it's all over the place. And when it's a Joker that just scales up playing one type of hand, that's really punishing. And I think we might just lose a life here. That the pair could be solid with the +3, but because it's a pair of 3s, there is just no chips on this. It's going to be 80 and not enough to make it out of the blind. That's a life lost. Maybe this $4 goes a long way, but that is brutal.
Another bean showing up.
There's that bean that Edgy saw, or C-Dub saw in the first Buffoon pack. Come on. Take the bean, spam 4 of a kinds. We can do it. I'm also noticing Nemo doing a pretty good job of just keeping interest right now. There hasn't been econ, and without the payouts, that's a big deal. Let's listen in.
I might have lost a life.
I did hear the sound.
Yeah. Are you potentially also having scoring issues?
I did some weird stuff. So I'm not struggling right now.
Okay.
I might in the future.
I don't know what that means.
But for now,
but
I'm okay.
Okay, that's not good news to me. I can see that your scoring is actually quite solid.
It is what it is for it now. I gotta stop saying that. Malf and Zano kept saying that on stream today, and now it's just stuck in my brain. They were talking about how annoying it was when people say that over and over and over and over. And now I'm just saying it over and over and over and over.
Alright.
I think I can do this.
Take care, MSG. Thanks for hanging.
Okay. Well, good luck to you. Because I'm gonna need it. I know that.
I'm gonna need it. Speak for yourself.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Take care.
Man, I hate when I need luck when I'm up a blueprint.
Yeah. I mean, Nemo's in a pretty rough spot right now. Not even this blueprint. It's this Even Steven. That's a great card to get on Abandoned. And especially with this trio, that's going to be solid base malt along with the holographic. C-Dubs will be in a great spot even without the blueprint. But now that we can copy an X-Malt, it is such a big lead.
Very strong. And even though it's perishable, Nemo's already down to 2 lives because of a life lost in the blind. So we might be able to hold this for 2 PvPs if we think about skipping.
Yeah, for sure. You can go for the quick kill here. You have that option when the stakes are high and you know you're up a blueprint. If you think that one card is the finishing blow, you can take the skip. But we'll see when the player gets there. Nemo, I mean, she put up 3,000 barely in the PvP. We need some luck in these blinds.
Yeah, I mean, with the Supernova kind of all over the place, each of our hands is scoring a little bit less than 1,000. Maybe the Spade Flush will help us out with that.
I mean, we've played a good amount of flushes. Gonna put that gold down just in case this does win. It should be solid. It's definitely low chips. But there is a lot of malt on there, and we'll likely be able to make it out of this blind, but they do scale quickly.
Yeah, especially on orange stake. I mean, you might think it's not gold stake, but the scaling is the same. We're just not seeing the rental jokers, and that can catch people off guard. D-Dub's finding the king in the pack. It could have been high card with a raised fist in the shop. Probably would have had to lose that PvP and maybe struggle to get out of the blinds. And is still in a stronger position.
Well, I mean,
but
he's got a free slot. That Baron wouldn't be hindering too much right now. But I'm also noticing Nemo down this trio. I mean, that's just X-Malt. You got to take. She did have the money, lost the PvP, got the comeback money. But I think the perishable and what this supernova is built on might have scared her away from it.
Yeah, I mean, wanting to play flushes with the Wrathful Joker, thinking we're not going to get 3 of a kind when, especially with this raised fist, obviously we don't know that that's coming, but any amount of mult with that trio would have been better.
For sure.
And
we have
get this supernova online.
We have the plus malt already. This raised fist got to give a lot of malt for it to be a 3x, and you could do both. We've got the econ.
Yeah, I mean, Nemo doing a great job keeping up the interest. I mean, C-Dubs here skips the big blind on $1 without comeback money. I mean, they skipped for an investment tag, so they will get more money, but Nemo here keeping up with just the interest and the gold card.
I just don't think this is going to make it out. She's at risk again, relying on these flush draws.
Yeah.
We need another spade flush.
Yep.
It is abandoned. It is doable. But just with this
Maybe less
amount of
than likely.
discards, you also
We
have to
need 2
drop this
more.
gold card here. And just going to
Full
rip
house.
the full house. Maybe this plus another hand is the more likely line. 1500, just need a solid hand and draws
3
of a kind. There's a straight in there. We have the straight level, should easily clear.
Yes.
She is managing to survive still.
Yeah, and still having to play many different kinds of hands. This negative supernova, I mean, is going to be around for the whole game and isn't doing too much for us right now.
For sure. We've just played so many hands this game. Supernova could easily be, a 20 mult card on your best hand, but because of how these draws have worked and not committing to one thing, we have to play multiple hands to survive, and we can't rely on one hand type, and kind of in an awkward spot here with the lack of chips.
Ooh. Bloodstone is interesting. I mean, it is a strong Joker, but it is definitely weaker on higher stakes because you need more to get it online. Those base planet levels, I mean, all of the mult up top for Nemo's Jokers is going to happen after all of the X mult of the Bloodstone, so it won't be that strong.
Yeah, I mean, Bloodstone has a good scaling potential, but on its own, not very strong, and I'm sure we'll see it in this PvP here.
Hello?
Hello. So
See what they're talking about.
I'm a little rough on money, Rough on money,
I see.
So
That's a big hand.
I wanted to make sure I
Yeah.
got that.
Not even
That,
many
that
evens in
seems
there.
valid. Seems like you're scoring quite a lot, though.
I'm just trying to find the stuff.
And what might that be?
I'm asking the same question.
It's the fours, I
found
guess.
A couple. Wow, that is a really unfortunate draw.
Oh,
Is
looking
it?
for the 5 of a kind, I see. Bottom deck, all the
Makes me feel
purples.
any better. I don't
Oh
think
my
you can
gosh.
get close.
That's. Well, I wanted to get my purple seal value, and I didn't see a single one.
Okay, that is unfortunate.
No. Oh no.
Oh, I
Ooh.
misplayed it, but it's okay.
Nope.
It's okay.
Oh no.
It's alright. I just accidentally misplayed a card. I don't think it would have scored 31,000 though.
That's okay. All my jokers just died, so
Uh-oh.
Just one.
I'm gonna have some work to do.
Yeah, me
Just
too.
one joker
I'm on
died.
one
But
life,
close.
so this might be a fast one.
Oh, actually, thanks for reminding me because I would have totally
Oh,
forgotten.
Showman
I should not have
here
said
in the
anything.
shop.
You're fine.
It's still Chen.
Showman's the play. But yeah, Nemo reminding C-Dubs that she is on one life there. It is gonna give C-Dubs the idea of maybe skipping to keep this even Steven alive for PvP. There's a popcorn for some solid base malt, has the money
Ooh.
to afford it. I mean, C-Dubs is just in a great spot regardless.
Yeah, I mean, even down the blueprint, having that trio for the X-Malt scoring is a huge advantage.
For sure. Like,
And Showman here. Sorry, go ahead.
just being down blueprint's one thing, but when you don't take the trio, that turns a 3x deficit into a 9x deficit, and that is so much room to make up on these high stakes.
Yeah, and how much do you value a Showman here on the side of C-Dubs? I mean, we have some good rare jokers, but odds are we aren't going to roll into those again.
I think
see
we're
it.
just going for the high roll. Why not?
Why not?
I mean, if the showman works, it's bad news for C-Dubs because that means Nemo gonna find some of these jokers. Maybe it's just a security, you know? If Nemo does find another blueprint and trio, C-Dubs gets more blueprints and trios.
That's true. I mean, we saw the Omen Globe that Nemo could have picked up, could have made a big difference there. We've seen it make a big difference in some matches in the past.
Yeah, that's interesting.
But again, on a higher stake, spending $10 for those vouchers is a lot harder, especially when we haven't really seen an Econ Joker on either side yet. Ooh. Photograph on abandoned deck.
There's a couple face cards in C-Dub's deck. I might be tempted by it. All you need is a Chad, and then you can play those full houses, flush houses. There's a second king, so you can utilize it. And it becomes very much worth it if you find the Chad.
Yeah, and we really only need 3 face cards to get a big hand with this trio. So we're kind of... And with Abandoned deck having fewer cards in the deck, you're more likely to find those 3 face cards.
I mean, just 2 of them. A full house with 2 face cards, you're going to be
True.
perfectly fine.
A lot of 4s in the deck.
Also, these card packs have been very good for C-Dubs. We have 3 purple seals in the deck. And purple seals on Abandoned are just so much more valuable. You can find them more consistently, especially after using this Hangman.
And
I think we're gonna
Nemo's
miss some
scoring
value.
here getting a little scary. 6,000
yeah.
with a flush. We need like 2 more of those big types of hands, and I don't know if we're going to find them.
I mean, the pairs are solid, but we need
Full
the
house
flush
here.
here. Full house could do it. Not the greatest
It's
raise
only-
fist value.
Right.
It's leveled
Oh,
up.
Death for C-Dubs.
Yeah, that death card allows you to copy that purple queen, utilize photograph, and add value to your deck. Definitely a amazing hit.
Mm-hmm. Now C-Dubs up to interest as well, holding on to the money from this investment skip. Both players making it work without an Econ Joker. Nemo just gets through.
Nemo's gonna see this photograph, and we're gonna block with Supernova into an 8-ball, which gives justice, death, and then we
Whoa.
maybe get there with 5 bloodstone hits. C-Dub picking up a second popcorn.
Second popcorn.
I mean, it's
A lot of base malt.
It's base malt. That's Showman putting in some work. And we're still keeping the Showman over the photograph as well. So not planning to use that. Just gonna play the 4s.
Yeah, especially with this Death Devil upstairs. Full house is a very real hand.
All right, let's listen
That's
in.
what they're talking about.
I don't.
Hello. You gotta tell
I
me.
don't.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. No. What do I gotta tell you?
How you are scoring 30,000?
He's gotta tell her.
I did something kind of stupid in the first ante.
Okay.
Mostly because, well, I'll just flat up tell you. So, when we speedrun,
Mm-hmm.
a double rare skip is like the number one eye-catching thing that we see.
Yeah.
So I just took it.
Okay.
It's probably not the right play, but I just took it. And it was a Baron, super helpful,
A Baron, wow.
and a Blueprint.
A Baron and a Blueprint? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wait, that's
Now,
crazy.
I didn't take the Baron,
Okay.
which maybe that was a little foolish of me,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't
I
think
don't know
I'm
if I would
being
say that.
punished so far.
I wouldn't
No, it
either.
doesn't feel like you are.
Oh, I just realized I. Hey, Zeno always says the easiest way to beat me is to make me talk. And here I am over here deathing purple seals to discard, and I have no discards left. Well, that just means I have to ship this.
That's
it
the
is.
max I can score, unfortunately.
Boom.
Wow. Okay, that makes sense.
You had a negative.
Yeah, that was from the first buffoon pack, which you must have not, like, you must have skipped that.
Oh. Because I was like, I saw two superpositions. Sorry, supernovas, but they definitely weren't negative.
Yeah. No, I could never get my scoring, like, very high, but it makes sense how you build it.
To be fair, after that PvP,
Mhm.
that trio, in fact, I don't know if it still it does show up on my screen. That thing expired. It perished.
Okay.
So, like, I would have had no X-Molt after this.
Mm-hmm.
So I would have been in a much worse shape than you, to be honest, after this PvP.
Yeah, I needed to just not die on the very first, well, ante, I guess. I can't.
Another life could have gone a
I
long
get
way
lucky
there.
because I say lucky, but
Oh,
like
for sure.
on abandoned deck, I'm too greedy. Like I skipped twice, so you still have to score 600 points.
Yeah.
But like I'm so used to playing abandoned because you have such a small deck. Typically, like you'll play into a straight or a flush to get out of like your first couple of blinds.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas on abandoned, I find trying to find a 4 of a kind or a couple full houses are actually reasonable.
Yeah.
So like that tends to be the strategy that I do to survive, which is the only reason why I thought I was gonna actually sack a life
Mm-hmm.
when I skipped, and I somehow didn't. But
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Maybe I need to implement some of those strategies.
skipping, okay, it is a good question to ask Bean. I actually don't know if Bean would have skipped there. I don't think Bean double skipped.
Okay.
Does Bean double skip?
Would have taken the rare skip. I don't.
I mean, yeah, the
I don't know.
the
I'm not
small
gonna
blind
put-
not
Bean's
gonna
a
give you
much
much
better
money.
player than I am, so I genuinely don't
Being
know.
watching this, like, you
But-
guys suck.
Yeah, I know. Bean's like, I don't know what the heck his C-dubs is on, but like, I don't do anything like that at all. But,
I don't know. Is this catching strays or
Um,
just direct hits? I don't even know.
But yeah, that was a very This went about the same way everybody else's matches have been going. By the way, this has been a rough.
Okay, I'm gonna take it
This has been
down
rough.
a notch to white stake. That is the easiest
Let's do it.
stake, right?
What's your favorite deck?
I don't necessarily have. I mean, I really like Ghost because I think everybody likes
Ghost Way?
Ghost.
Hold.
Let's do it.
Okay.
I'm up for some good vibes.
Hell's
You know.
alive on Ante 1.
No. I have full faith in you.
All right, here we go.
Okay, good luck.
Good luck. Have fun.
We are in it. No rare skips this time.
No, Nemo checking to make sure. And I don't blame them for not checking the rare skips. I have lost a plethora of ranked games to just hitting play blind every single time. And then somebody skips ante 4 and it's a blueprint and they're like, that's why I always take the rare skips. And I'm like, well,
Yep. I mean, at first I was the guy who was always taking the rare skips no matter what, but now it's just to
Mhm.
copy my opponent. I'd rather not have to deal with them in general.
Mm.
But we're seeing quite a few good jokers here.
Yeah. I like the early trading card. Hexing early is also strong. A lot of players will hold on to that hex for too long and then not be able to use it. And we see here Nemo now probably wishing they had hex on one of the cards in the shop instead of the Chips Flush Joker.
I mean, I think I would still use the hex there, but you know, if we use this trading card and sell hex, that's another dollar of interest. Could be an advantage heading into the next shop. Oh no,
For
she's
sure.
mistaking it for 6 cents. Okay,
Whoa.
we almost just played a high card 6. Oh no, no. Okay, she's
Oh. My heart.
no.
This is why we need heart rate monitors. She read it?
Oh, she read it.
Okay, she
And the
discards a 6.
Drops a 6 anyways. It's a hack seed. This crafty gonna help Nemo get out in 1. C-Dub's getting out in 1 thanks to that polychrome. And quite a lot of money. C-Dub's a little bit up because he was able to sell that cola. Not much to buy though. I also love this just straight up Jimbo pickup for both players. It is white stake, but Jimbo's a $2 joker. If it can help you beat a couple blinds in one hand less, it is a net positive just to have that in your lineup. And
For sure, yeah.
keeps you alive as well. Wow, what an emperor. And there's a Ouija in shop.
Oh.
That might be a big hindrance for the player on the left. I would like if but you got to keep the death, but if you're using a Ouija, you want to get all your cards the same suit. So if we use this Sun card, we can immediately get a flush 5, 8 copies of the exact same card.
That's pretty strong. And I mean, we see a lot less of high card in the MLBA, so -1 hand size is not.
Yeah, I mean,
it can
we
be
got
less punishing.
the juggler. We're gonna get more Ouija value, and then it hurts us less. And C-Dubs sells
Oh.
out of the Ouija. I honestly didn't hate the Ouija line there. You get immediate flush 5 online. You have the juggler, so it's not that punishing. You get 9 copies of the same card if you discard right, but not gonna make that bold play. Very surprising.
Yeah, and I mean, we have the trading card too to deck fix even more to find more of those cards.
C-Dubs deciding not to use the death yet. Gonna save that for a better card to copy.
Oh, and Nemo ripping the
It hits
Ouija, no suit changer. It's
tens.
tens.
Hey, we've got the flush 5. Personally,
Flush 5.
if all my cards aren't on the same suit, I'm probably going 5 of kind over flush 5 here. But we got the crafty, just a star card away of getting most of those on the same suit anyways. But that could be
Omen and a riffraff.
a strong tempo play for sure. The only problem
For
is,
sure.
as you use the Sun card, we've got this death, you can still draw an amazing hand. Wow, there's the Troubadour as well, that Ouija, and a Sigil. That Ouija's looking better and better.
Yeah, he's probably talking. I think I just saw it. He's talking through it right now. Could have got extra hand size, put them all on the same suit, and then Ouija'd.
Sorry, I keep referring to C-Dubs as Etsy. I don't know why. He's still on my mind after yesterday. You just gotta feel bad for the guy.
That's true. And our thoughts and prayers, RIP. Now here, I mean, I think it's an interesting choice for C-Dubs to go for queens. I don't necessarily know what led them to that decision particularly. You
Yeah,
see a lot of jacks, a lot of kings, queens less so.
I think it's just the draw of 3 non-heart queens last blind to use that sun card, get them all on the same suit immediately. And we do have a flush 5 on C-Dub's side as much as we do Nemo.
A Wraith here could be pretty strong. Card pack's pretty weak.
This Wraith is interesting. If both players find it, depending on what ante you use it in, could be a big difference. C-Dub's not looking like he's going to use it this ante. We'll see if Nemo does. Both players with 0 rolls,
Nemo...
so we'll see this.
Okay. I'm going to say they also have a lot less money. They might not find the familiar, which could have glass in it. Even if they do, we're playing for 10s here. Sun card up top with 3 diamond 10s. We've seen a couple other 10s, and we've gotten rid of them.
Looking for the flush here to get out. 4 of a kind does the same.
Yes.
Wait, Crafty works like that?
Yeah, I was just going to say that.
I'm learning new things. Actually, I think I knew that and then forgot about it. Ooh. C-Dubs must have taken a roll. I think he is on the wrong overlay version. So, Nemo gonna have to roll here. She was keeping interest quite a lot last game, but you're on white stake. You have this trading card. You can't afford it. You're also gonna sell some jokers here, but you have to buy the riffraff. Is she gonna take this roll?
Joker. Okay. Seems like a tough decision to part ways with that Joker there.
Cole, I can't see a blueprint in this, right? There can't be one.
You're telling me, but if there's a blueprint, I mean, I'm on like probation right now. If there's a blueprint in this Wraith, I'm in trouble.
Yeah, we're not gonna roll.
We're not gonna take a roll.
It's a tough roll to take. Let's listen in.
Yeah.
That's not always.
You're always ready before I am.
I actually applaud the fact that you are taking your time because I play way too fast. It's something that I'm actually trying to work on. I suck at it.
Is this something other people have told you or like?
Oh, no, my entire chat tells me. In fact, my moderators are already laughing at me.
Oh. Oops.
It's more of the speedrunner in me more than anything.
There's 2 wolves inside every Balatro player.
I guess that wasn't a
It's funny seeing Nemo.
I'm stuck with this Jimbo, man.
All these 10s and still just playing towards flush house. I mean, it was a great
I technically
hand.
got rid of him, then he came back, and now I still have him.
It's interesting that, well, I guess it makes sense that Balatro speedruns
3 of a
are also
kind.
based on time, but it would
Joker.
also make more sense if Balatro speedruns were based on, like, actions, if that makes sense. Like, how many actions it took you.
Yep. No, I wholeheartedly agree with that.
That's a cool idea.
You're putting up some points.
Turn order or whatever it's called.
That is
some points.
Fine. I'm gonna probably I'm gonna whiff on my draw, which means I'm gonna rip one of these bad boys. I killed one of the bad boys, and I got 3 more bad boys. Okay.
That's why we built into queens. We just knew.
How'd you kill 3? Wait,
of course.
What are you killing?
I don't know. I also don't know if this is actually the right thing to play.
Kind tier.
Okay, I am waiting for you to play because I have no idea what I should be drawing.
That's a beatable score.
Not gonna be a whole lot more than you.
Oh.
Okay.
I mean, Nemo does have a lot more 10s in the deck.
Don't even know if I would call that lucky. It wasn't bad.
That looks
There
like the winning hand.
Will I finally take a life?
Oh, I believe in you. Yeah, heck yeah.
Okay.
I was like, definitely believe in you. I will see you soon then.
Good luck.
Good luck.
And there, I mean, even down a Polychrome Joker, having the chips is able to make up the difference there. And obviously 2 very strong hands with the Ouija, all those 10s.
Yeah, a lot of luck
make it work.
for C-Dubs to get the hand there, the familiar into a bunch of queens. 4 of a kind, maybe a bit greedy to not play the gold queen as well. Nemo takes it with that strong flush house play, not just getting blinded by the tens. Ooh, here's a photograph.
Photograph is strong. I was just going to note a small difference in the standard pack order there. C-Dubs opened up a standard pack and saw a purple seal and a blue seal. Nemo opened up 2 packs and saw 1 in each, just based on the order that they decided to open those packs. We'll see if a blue seal can make much of a difference here or not. It can be very strong to scale those hands.
Here's a super position from the riffraff. I'm curious if we're gonna go for that. You do still need to score 2,000 here. Straight definitely doesn't make it out. Probably need a decent hand. And C-Dub's actually selling the showman with a photograph. That can be punishing, but Nemo doesn't have the showman, so it's not going to matter too much.
We have this aura upstairs. If it hits something good, we could start to copy it right away, which can be very strong.
I mean, that's still a good card to
Foil?
copy. We do
Yeah.
have the purple, which is probably what you do want to find, but I still would not be upset about a lucky foil queen. Here's the photograph
And
for Nemo. Built into tens
yes,
feels a bit bad, but you know, we played a flush house. She definitely can utilize it.
for sure. And I mean, we are on white stakes, so it's not impossible to find some strength, start playing into jacks. Definitely difficult, but could be a line if we want to take it.
And both these players deciding to keep the trading card and missing out on some riffraff value for it.
Yeah, I can't see how many cards Nemo is on in their deck, but I know both players have been picking a lot of standard packs, and we have seen some good cards in there. C-Dub's on 51 cards in the deck, even though we've been holding on to the trading card all game.
Yeah, the thing is, you'd think trading card and DNA would synergize with each other because it kind of counters some of that bloat, but because you want to find the card to copy, you know, we saw C-Dubs missing the purple seal here, it can definitely hurt to have both at the same time. And I'm sure it's the polychrome that is kind of making him lean towards keeping it. And we're getting out of riffraff.
For sure.
Nemo
Another investment skip.
checking it out. Wow, double investment skip
barely.
from that
Oh.
cola.
That is a lot of money. We have not seen an Econ Joker yet, even though we are on white stake. Nemo holding on to the riffraff could give us an Econ Joker here. We've seen that work out in a couple other games this season.
C-Dub's got $50 from the skip. I'm seeing $50 in both these Arcana packs. Nemo isn't going to fool the Hermit, going to use the Strength here, but there was already a Hermit that's 20. Definitely rewarded for not taking the skip there.
Yeah, especially if they decide to pool for the Hermit. Obviously, we talked about this photograph upstairs. They could strength 2 10s as well, start playing into jacks if possible.
Yeah, with the amount of 10s she has, you can easily build into jacks very confidently. I'd also love to see a death on this purple seal maybe, but we're just going to death the 10 instead.
And that is tough. I mean, purple seals are just more deck fixing. We can get out of the trading card a lot easier when we have more of those purple seals.
We still have the riffraff, can go for this chaos. You know, this is new territory. Each of these rolls could have something strong in it.
Especially because I don't believe C-Dubs is going to see any of these jokers that Nemo's might roll into.
Scary Face could be some solid chips. We already have those bonus 10s though. Not sure if we're going to be using photograph here. Let's see what they're thinking.
The speedrunner. How you feeling?
sure. It's hard to tell.
I understand that.
He's an
I
impact.
feel like I was doing
Do you want to
pretty
bet on
well. Oh, 13.
Nemo moving
wow.
this erosion
Sorry.
before playing
Sorry,
left
I
back
was
hand?
sending all my points over there. Sorry.
They gotta realize.
That's impressive.
I believe in it.
Wait, how is that? Wait, how is that even possible? Oh, I must have played a. I played a high card. I must have.
Yeah. Okay.
I've got 0 scoring jokers, basically. I guess.
So are you just really, really, really rich?
I'm actually the opposite. I'm very, 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 very poor. Wow.
Okay.
Not for long.
I don't
You're
even.
just trying to make me feel better.
Yeah,
by
this
throwing.
$50.
No,
Go
I
on
actually,
next ante.
I'm gonna throw this PvP. Is it worth $3? I don't know. I don't think it is.
Okay.
That's
Probably
more
not. You're
points
about
than
to
I
get
thought.
50.
That is not nothing.
I think you can beat that, but that is more points than I thought I had. I thought I maybe had 8k or 9k there.
All right.
I was on not too long ago, Cal. It looks fantastic.
Yeah, there's just so much
Tack and I have been slowly playing.
X-Malt up there for C-dubs with this photograph, polychrome trading card, and the Acrobat. And after picking up those 4-of-a-kind levels, it's a solid score. Definitely bottom decked a little bit. Could have found the steel for a bit more, maybe a 5-of-a-kind. We'll see if Nito can beat that.
And just
Not
Oh,
probably
moving the
gonna beat you
acrobat.
by about 50k now.
Oh
And they-
my gosh.
It was actually
That was
Oh,
so
see?
freaking close. Okay.
See,
Sorry.
taught from Bean.
Stop from Bean. Yeah, let's call that one
Bean's
on Bean.
teaching,
And I
don't move
totally
the
know my
erosion.
Balatro scoring.
I mean,
You
that
heard
was
it
a professional play right there. That
All
was-
right.
That was mind games.
That's max legume. Are they spilling the beans? She moves it now. C-dubs with the catch-up money is big.
Yeah, I mean, but we're
$4.
similar econ levels in this shop, and
Yeah, I
Nemo
mean,
up 2 lives.
the $50 definitely going to make a difference. We'll start to see it on the total spent coming up there. Have a difficult choice. Deja vu.
I mean, we really need a strength if we're using this on the 10.
Yeah.
Getting it on that foil card, I mean, we're lacking chips. Gonna be strong once we get the strength, but I hope that is the line she is going for.
Yeah, and C-dubs there getting 3 gold seal queens online is a lot of money.
I mean, there's so many good spectrals in this one shop.
And he doesn't draw a single gold seal. Not that he would need it with the Deja
mean-
Vu. It could be a good immolate.
Realizing,
Looking for the lucky cards.
yeah, not very likely to hit there. Even drawing a queen here, great news for C-dubs.
For sure. And I mean, I don't hate playing into 10s. I think if we want to, I think that's, something we could do. It might not be the most likely win, but if we're going to do that, we should probably get rid of the photograph and look for some other stuff, unless we intend on strengthening jack or 10s into jacks. We already passed up on one opportunity to do that on Nemo's side.
I think that is the plan with this red seal now.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the cryptid. If we get the strength before, maybe in this Arcana could get some luck. Does not
Oh,
find the 10 or the strength.
but if we're going to play into jacks, putting a gold seal on one of them and then making 3 copies of that would be pretty strong as well.
Yeah, there's a lot to do here.
And C-dubs finding their red seal card to copy with DNA right away, even with a 50 card deck and the trading card. And Nemo makes a gold seal 10. Empress on the face cards.
C-dubs could be in a bit of a tough spot with a bad draw here. We've got one hand remaining. You do have the Acrobat X-Malt and misses it.
But-
Down to 1 life now.
Oh. Uh-oh. Played some queens in a 2-pair. I was just saying 50 cards in the deck. That's a lot to try to get through. Nemo on a lot less cards with 40 mult on this erosion.
Yeah, I mean, this is what happens when you have DNA and trading card. You're getting 8 cards less to find each blind, and you still have 50 cards with this setup. So just punished to the maximum degree there. Kind of, it's really the not playing down for Acrobat thinking that hand won there.
Yeah.
Oh, but look at this
We
draw.
find all of the cards again. Surely we don't die in this blind. Almost impossible. Yeah, I mean, Nemo here still holding on to the cryptid. Did fool for his son there to get more heart 10s.
I mean, it's a pretty fixed deck, though not exactly
Yeah.
built for this photograph.
Exactly, and we'll see.
We're seeing C-dubs put up some pretty solid numbers with that flush 5 there.
Yes. It's still at 50 cards. If they try to use, C-dubs tries to use the trading card in the PvP, we could bottom deck again. So most likely going to see them full discard.
Yeah, I'm
And
hoping.
Nemo getting the flush 5 levels online.
Yeah, that's definitely big. Nemo just needs to build towards one solid hand. That's the thing. You can be behind, but when your opponent's on 1 life, if you can slowly build up that flush 5, we can afford to greed this cryptid until we get a justice, and then we immediately could have 3 red seal glass cards, which is very strong. And we might not even be looking for the strength as we sell the photograph for a hiker. That might be first ever.
Hiker.
That might be a first ever.
There you go. I mean, I was just saying, if we want to play into 10s, we better go all in, and we definitely did.
That's what she's doing.
Reserved parking is Econ. We haven't picked up an Econ Joker yet this game, and we're not going to start now. Let's see what they're talking about.
How you
Might have
doing?
heard that a life was lost.
Yeah, I was
Full discards.
proving to you that I actually don't know math because everybody watching is screaming at their TV, going, "C-dubs forgot about Acrobat. C-dubs forgot about Acrobat," and I'm just sitting here going, "No, I just thought it scored enough without needing it."
I have been playing down to my last hand. Even
I mean, how does he know? We've been sitting here
It's a good
screaming.
habit.
That's what I'm gonna say.
It's a very good
Keep forgetting
habit.
about Acrobat.
It's a very good habit. I'm gonna do
Does he use
this,
the
I
DNA?
guess.
I mean, you really want to play this card as much as you
No,
can.
it's a very good habit in
Especially on 1
multiplayer.
life.
Yeah, doing making sure. Just making sure.
Notably, Nemo did use the cryptid there when she found the
Yeah,
red
you might
seal.
just have me here anyways.
Not gonna wait
I
for the
do
Lot of
not
justice.
know
chips.
what your scoring expectation is, but that is all I can
Plus
do
20.
right
That's still very high though.
now.
Mm,
Not bad for a glassless
It's true.
feed so far.
I think I'm scoring a little under that.
That's what you said the last 2 rounds.
Yeah, it's true. So let me try.
I mean, it's a lot of chips and malt with this erosion, but no, 4x from photograph is pretty
Okay.
brutal.
Yeah, that's a tough hill to climb. Hiker value.
We got so many
Yeah, not
chips.
quite.
All right. Thanks for giving me a
Just
second chance, I guess.
shy.
I'll see you soon.
Good luck.
Good luck.
High card seed. I mean, only about 2x off on that hand. Not an impossible comeback,
I mean,
especially with the Justice card.
look at
Good.
C-Dubs taking this Baron. We're one strength away from Red Seal Queens or Red Seal Kings.
Yeah,
Misses all the Red Seals
And-
for this Justice though. Might not even use it.
just gonna hang man. I mean, our deck is still at 51 cards because of the DNA. Although we have more of our cards to hit, it does make finding the red seals more difficult.
Ooh, a death. I mean, both players looking for some taros. Both players, I guess Nemo not so much, needing to find the strength. But a glass card with this DNA would go so far. All these Red Seal Queens doing not too much after that first photograph card, and they could be 4x. Ooh, that Seltzer. Definitely bad news for Nemo.
Or
We've got
It
all
is
these
tough,
luckies
but I mean-
and gold seals, which is a lot of money.
I mean, Nemo does have 3 lives, so the Seltzer won't be able to take all of them without some skips. And on White Stake, there's a lot of value to get out of the blinds. Skipping is a little bit worse.
For sure, it's just going to be an econ joker mostly for C-Dubs here, though might cause him to get less, trading card, DNA value, be able to do all the other things, find your blue seals. Definitely could be harmful if used poorly.
Death card for Nemo, I would say one of the ways they can definitely make up the gap of the photograph is being up on glass. Obviously, we have not been able to justice a red seal on their side quite yet, but holding on to this death until we do could be strong. Base levels is also a way to get there once we do get glass. So I don't hate deathing the blue seal. It is a slower play, but Nemo does have 3 lives to work with.
Yeah, I mean, we got the Baron, we get the levels. It definitely not a bad play when more 10s don't really benefit us. We see C-Dubs copying that gold seal glass with the DNA this turn.
Erosion at 52 mult. That's up there in terms of what we've seen in the MLBA.
Yeah, it's not going to be providing much more than a basic X-Malt Joker, but it's some safety for the blinds, and actually C-Dubs gets that Justice on a red seal. That Justice is huge there, especially if we can draw it for DNA.
C-Dubs here picking up their first Eris level. Nemo, I believe, on 8 + 5 levels. 6. Close. Vagabond. That could be some deck fixing, more glass.
Yeah, when glass can be so valuable in this game, and there has been so little, definitely a tempting card to pick up. I mean, it's doing more than trading card.
Definitely more deck fixing than just getting rid of 1 card a turn, especially when we want to set up all this glass. Deciding what to sell, and I mean, with as much base malt as we have, like you said, another X malt Joker could replace the erosion now and might result in even more scoring.
Yeah, is Nemo gonna get down to Vagabond value? I think we need some consumables consumables in shop. After this $8 reroll, gonna be
And we could cycle
I
gift
guess
card if it helps.
at $4, but there's a rebate. and passes it.
Oh,
I mean, if that ever hit
as many
tens,
tens as we
yeah.
have.
But it's a difficult
That's
card
money.
to use with Vagabond. Maybe not wanting to take that risk. Also, definitely could have
definitely.
seen the Seltzer go.
Mhm.
If we're going to be using Vagabond here.
I mean, with Vagabond, we can always play our hands first and then use our discards second. You know, we might lose out on one tarot, but being able to make all the money off that rebate and get all the hands from Vagabond, playing a hand here.
Just gets out in one, gonna value that that Seltzer over the tarots, and only getting
Timer also,
a Priestess.
yeah, that is tough. In timer at 60 seconds, maybe feeling some of that pressure as well. C-Dubs has been playing very fast this game so far.
Here's a Justice. Doesn't find the red seal though. Still gonna be a 4x though.
For sure, and I mean, a 4x last PvP would have won it for us. Now with some more deck fixing on C-Dub's side, we might need more than just 4x. Rolling all the way down. Let's see how it turns out.
Wow, putting me in time trouble there.
I felt bad. I got yelled at last week for not timering people.
It's okay, don't feel bad. It's
So
fine, I understand.
I didn't need the commissioner yelling at me anymore.
C-Dubs does draw the red seal glass for DNA here.
I have an interesting debate here, so I'm not sure. That's all I'm gonna say.
The coyote is stronger than the geese.
I'm not sure what that means.
Oh, okay.
Is that how that goes?
What does that mean?
I-
Wait,
Who's the
wait.
goose?
I think the goose is Rarin.
Raren,
That Ron was
likes
the
to
coyote.
ask the question in the league, if, you know, he might ask you, do you think I can fist fight a coyote and win? That's like his question. I don't know technically what the reasoning is for it, but that's like his question. And apparently Zano's question is he has something against Canadian geese, which, I mean, I don't know about you, I'm right on the border, so like I'm kind of partial to Canadian geese, but apparently Zano has it out for geese.
Oh,
And then it's been a debate who wins in a fight, geese or coyotes.
interesting. What's the
Nemo's like, what did I get in myself into?
Wow. Yeah, no, that's fascinating.
Nemo telling the truth.
Is Nemo gonna play down to Acrobat here?
Oh, that's not good.
Also, that glass break
Mm,
Oh
is
no.
is C-Dubs gonna risk the glass? I think so. Here, you can always find another Justice.
yeah, I
on
mean,
one
turn
line.
order as well is very important. C-Dubs did not have to play that. Will, and now gets to wait. Or not.
But now you get to decide whether you need to
I'm
play the
interested to
glass.
see what you do here.
I'm
Mhm.
not really sure what I'm supposed to do. I think I might have misplayed already. So yeah. Different conversation, but
Oh, you're
anyways.
good.
We shall see. Okay.
There's so many chips for Nemo.
We have, yeah.
Oh, put in the glass first there. We have so much base malt, that's not gonna
Real
matter
quick,
much.
Is glass supposed to go first or last, or does it not matter?
It depends. If you have a Chad, then most likely the answer is
Mid-set
first. If you
coaching?
don't have a Chad, well, if you have a red seal, then it should probably go first. If you have a photo, I guess. But if you don't have a photo or a Chad, then it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Well, it does, I guess, if you have plus molt, like lucky cards in front of the glass. But as far as re-triggers are concerned, as long as like nothing is like if everything is re-triggering, like if you have like a sock and buskin, but no photograph, you can put your luckies first, so it triggers the plus molt, and then last it'll trigger the glass, which will multiply that plus molt. But if you have a lot of glass with like red seals or whatnot, then odds are first.
You know what? I don't think this ended up helping. So
That's fine. I was like,
Writing this down, I
I'm
think,
like
I
the
think it's
worst person
understanding.
to ask to.
That's okay.
Everybody's laughing because they're like, she just asked like the worst player all these questions, and I'm like,
Oh look, it's fine. We'll figure it out. If you can beat this, that's, you know, it is
Well,
what it is.
well, first of all, I hope I can beat it. Well, now.
I'm so curious what you have.
By the way, I'm living proof of why I'm the worst person you could have asked, because now I'm second guessing what I'm saying about my own stuff. So now I'm looking at this going, wait a second, am I doing this right?
Commentators, please, some help here.
I still
what do you think?
think...
I mean, it's glass last.
I don't think it matters, because there's
Gotta be.
none of that.
Hmm.
I don't think we need to play all this glass here, but it's tough to
Boy,
do the
I
math.
think that's right.
Okay.
Plus 20 as
I'm
well.
shipping it. I don't know. I know it's a lot of points. I don't know how...
No
okay.
breaks.
What when you say
Oh.
I knew it would be close. I just didn't know how close.
okay,
So...
that wasn't that close, but I got some catching up. All right, see you.
You got it.
4x
I'll see
in
you
the last
soon.
PvP, 26x in
This
this
is
one.
dying.
The gap is widening. Photograph doing a lot of work here.
Yep, and we're just gonna have this DNA enabled to make more and more copies of that red seal glass. Doesn't draw up for the death in this pack, and does need to find it with the discards.
Nemo falls for the wheel. Oops.
Whoops.
Oops.
Oh, there's another deja vu in this pack.
Holy cow. C-Dub's holding the Ouija. Careful. He does get to pick two.
Can throw the red seal on the glass. Definitely not much econ on C-Dub's side, but the lucky cards are due. I mean, I'm looking at this hand. I'm expecting $20 at least.
Yeah, I mean, it's 1 in 15 with the seltzer. We get like 8 triggers. So could be likely.
Is he gonna play down to ooh, you definitely want to play the hand now. You know, with the amount of X malt from photo, you can live and score 20k and get all those extra gold seal and lucky triggers with seltzer, but not gonna do that. Gonna play down to acrobat, probably due to losing a life by not doing that earlier in the game.
Oh, and here we go.
Red seal.
Glass on the red seal. We have the seltzer. If we decide to play into it, we could be up a retrigger for this PvP.
And there's the strength. I mean, Nemo could have been in a great spot here with the photograph, but we're down that 8x Joker.
It is a lot of X's. And C-Dub's catching up on those flush 5 levels. The first couple matter a lot. After a while, it can start to fall off. Strength as well.
So I'm not sure what led to it. Nemo not able to get more vagabond value here.
Maybe played a lucky card, though I'm not positive.
I think it was this gold seal. Sure.
Ah, heard.
Ooh, plays the glass in the blind and it does break. Just risking it, I think, to get the flush 5 levels. Oh, look at all these lucky cards. I mean, C-Dub's struggling on econ a bit, but surely the $20 right around the corner.
Yeah, the lucky card's got to start producing here, surely.
Thank you for the raid, Vagabond. We're in a pretty good match here. C-dubs immediately went down to 1.
I don't know, there's a lot of jokers that could go on the side of Nemo. Vagabond, Erosion, Baron, Seltzer, will go soon.
There's Seltzer gone, but yeah, Nemo just needs to take 1 more life from Edsy, but Edsy's doing a pretty good job
did
of
we
defending
get
the reverse sweep.
a lucky hit there? I didn't see. We're on $34.
Ooh, we do have the gold seals. I don't think we. The lucky cards. It's coming. It's coming.
It's coming. Saving it for the PvP. See here. Terra Merchant could be strong when we want the glass deck fixing. Even stronger when we have a full set Joker lineup. Obviously, in either player's case, we really don't. A lot of Jokers that could come that would improve our score.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Nemo needs an idol to show up. Just an idol, easily could hit 10s and not queens. Could be in a great spot. Just needs to take 1 life from C-dubs. But likely gonna be 1-1 here.
Yeah, I mean, with this Ouija, though, we also have enough deck fixing where we could potentially play 2 flush 5s for the card sharp. It is 3x. We are down 26x, potentially more. See what happens.
All right, I'm not
Hello.
gonna bean you, but I think you have me here.
But
Is it a verb?
he's
I
beaning.
lost all my
He's beaning her.
my goodness.
He
Oh,
lied.
did you?
It all left me. Yeah, look
When
at you
when
putting
does
up
Leguming
100K
become
without
lying?
even an issue here.
Well, apparently beaning
I
is
will.
the lying.
Yeah.
no.
Oh.
There's no way you're scared of a measly 100K.
Right now I barely beat 100K. I gotta figure out at this point.
Eating does sound
I think
worse
I need
than
to
Yes, I would
forget
preferably
about
avoid
that.
that term from now on.
Heard?
because that's not valuable to me. That's a little bit more valuable to me.
Yeah, Nemo here not able to find any glass. I think they only had 1 in the deck, and just gonna play their hand.
We got the
Not
card
that it
sharp
really
value.
matters. Yeah.
That's
There's
mean.
1 mil.
Yeah, I don't even think I beat that,
This
especially if I don't
guy.
get my draw here.
Oh my gosh.
Uh-oh.
He beats that.
I mean, we're down a lot of X-Mall from the Seltzer.
My
Yes.
prediction. We'll see how bad I really am at this game. So if I score 200, this is 400. This is 800. I think my top end is 1.6 mil. If I get luckies,
So that does win.
All right.
we'll ship
I'm
it.
rooting for you to not get lucky.
That's okay. That's totally acceptable. I also might just be way
Wow, it was
oh my
actually
gosh.
way closer than I thought.
Oh.
Wow.
So close.
I'm glad the
Okay.
mental math is somewhat working, but good lord. Okay.
Wow. All right. Well, at least
Wow.
the good news is I can catch up. So
Sudden
I did not
death
realize-
time. Yeah, absolutely. See you
Yeah.
soon.
Good
Yeah.
How
luck.
much work the Flush 5 levels are putting in for Nemo.
So much, and we have 1 glass.
Oh.
Oh my god. Guys,
It's okay. It's okay.
it's a Yorick. I can't. It's not my fault. It's not.
Just... I appreciate you not giving C-dubs the tribute this time, though.
I couldn't do that twice. I mean, listen, anybody could have casted this game, and a Yorick would have showed up, so I think it's safe to assume. I mean, just normal, regular things happening here. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Right. Someone remind me the odds of a soul card showing up? Someone needs to do the math on the odds of the amount of souls you have seen.
I have seen a
the
lot
games
of
you've
souls, I
watched.
won't lie.
Grim Reaper over here.
I did a raid in the Doc Fur game. And that game that I raided had a trib in it.
Yeah, I did catch that one.
1 out of 1, somebody said, for the odds. How the math works out on that one. Yorick, I mean, not going to be that strong. We're 1-to-1 on lives. I mean, a 2x could have been the difference there. So if one player is able to get more value out of this than the other, it could make the difference.
For sure.
But, I mean, glass could just as easily make a bigger difference.
Nemo kind of struggling to get Yorick value with all these cards in hand. Even
I mean,
Vagabond
has
value.
so many 10s, they could just discard some of them.
For sure. I mean, we
Not
win
worried about
off high cards. There's so much base malt and chips. You can do whatever you
Yeah.
want in these blinds. High card gaming. We could have kept the Baron.
C-Dub's going big brain mode here.
My brain's really churning, using all the discards, and then we're gonna copy this glass and have to work around it without being able to discard it.
Maybe we
Brain-
just play it.
The brain's really churning on that one.
We see another Deja Vu, not able to find that glass card, so we have another Red Seal non-glass, which is tough.
Right. And this lucky, not gonna matter too much as we've seen the money procs. Maybe not this, and maybe there's an early one that we missed.
Not yet.
Ooh, $4. I mean, this is where Vagabond gets punishing. C-Dub's able to roll into an invis, just a shop late. Needed to roll a bit sooner.
Unfortunate. Hermit Fool lets them get even deeper into the shop.
Yeah.
A Temperance here for Nemo gets a lot of money.
It's a good way to
We can
just
maybe
roll a
find-
little bit. Yeah, that justice
And yeah,
there.
without the Tarot Merchant, we're not able to find all the tarots that C-Dubs is finding.
I believe Nemo does have the Tarot Merchant. At least that's what the overlay says.
Never mind, I'm a fool.
But that justice in that pack, C-Dubs, we might have a flush 5 of Red Seal Glass. It's just a question of whether you can draw it. We've also still got this trading card. We got this trading card Shop 1, where we still have it. And this deck is somehow 48 cards.
48 cards in the deck. Doc would be proud. I mean, Nemo here is going to be able to get the Yorick to 2x, and C-Dubs will most likely be able to do the same in the blind. And I don't think we can get it to ×3, although I don't think a ×2 to ×3 difference is going to change much.
Yeah, I mean, Nemo just needs to find some glass here. The Vagabond needs to lock in. Do we shoot card sharp?
Yeah.
I need an uncommon block into an idol.
I mean, now would be the perfect time to move Erosion out of the way.
Actually,
Play
erosion.
more
True.
hands.
Nemo's in a bit of a awkward spot here.
Ooh,
The high cards do win.
death on the red seal glass.
That's very big. I really hope we don't
Helps.
play this glass here, because a high card does just win. Gonna play all the kings. This should maybe do it. Doesn't have card sharp value.
I think it's a lot of mult from the erosion.
That does get out.
Just barely gets out.
What is in
Emperor
the
here
Emperor?
could be strong. Oh. More chips. Just what we needed.
And the last
No
Arcana
way.
pack. I believe there's a Justice in here. Do we draw the... Find the red seal
We
10s?
draw a red seal. We have 3.
I mean, Vagabond could
Okay.
could clutch this up. We'll see.
It'll come down to draws.
Hello, hello.
How's it looking?
I think you know, my chat tells me I shouldn't.
He
think,
does.
So,
I mean, you can see he's really thinking here.
how's that
working
Tribulate
hard.
working out for you over there?
I don't have a tribulate.
Oh, okay, good. I don't either.
Okay, you got me.
Expert legume.
This might be silly.
Oh, we
'cause
used DNA.
there's
It's
no
last
reason to use
lives.
that. Yeah,
That
there's
could
like
cost a
0. I
lot.
wasted.
Oh, it broke. He did
Yeah.
waste a dig card. 24 cards left. We're only going to be able
Bad.
to see 10 more
Should've
before
sold
we
it.
have to play our hand. Big brain
Never
is
mind.
off immediately after that play.
Okay,
But finds the
I
flush
have
5 here.
the
Yep. That
stuff.
is most likely going to do it.
If Nemo can get it, there's a lot of levels. It still could be close. I was surprised last time.
Yeah, I mean, she just needs to full discard these regular 10s to look for that glass, and we've seen her not do that in the past. We'll see if
Also-
she can find that decision
but-
here.
She needs to get card sharp online is the problem.
Mm,
She needs to step away for a sec.
gotta think.
Never think, just do. They are probably working on
Edsy's motto.
turn order right now. I don't want to play my hand because if I can force them to play a hand here, then this hand actually might score me like 20k if I get a
Sorry,
lucky
I had to
hit.
go step out for a moment.
No, you're totally
Oh.
fine.
Here's flush 5 without
We
the
do.
glass.
Yeah, that's nice. And now it makes it easier to full dig for more 10s.
It's also gonna force C-dubs to play here.
Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
So
Just
much for that idea.
the
I have a
glass.
question.
Holding the gold for Afterlife.
Yes.
Do you have a Baron?
No,
Do
not
not.
anymore.
That
Okay.
jump scared
okay.
me.
I did.
I was curious to see if maybe you trusted the Baron. I'm second guessing if I should have or not. All right. Well, this is all I have.
Okay, I'm
This is
curious
it.
to see it.
I don't. It'll be similar to. Ooh, that was crunchy.
Oh my gosh.
Similar to
Okay,
what,
I
C-dubs?
have a good idea of
Similar,
what-
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Crunchy.
All right, Vagabond.
Thank
We
you,
need-
Seb.
Death Fool.
Death Fool incoming.
Mm,
Oh, don't play that one.
Okay.
That's
so
$0.
I need to
Can play it.
deck. I don't know if my
I
deck's
guess.
good enough.
I think it is.
I took a Joker I don't normally use. It was the first Joker we saw.
I mean, if Nemo thinks they need the high roll of copying the glass anyway, we can get rid of more 10s and have it not be as punishing just because we know we need to find a death
I
Fool
will
to
say the
win.
weird thing about this
Or
match
something similar.
is I feel like I've had all of my jokers since like the first 2 antes. I have not cycled through like anything
Don't
new.
still have the trading card.
Surely none of these money proc.
It's been a really
I've
weird
cycled
seed.
through so many jokers, but honestly, none of that's gonna matter
A sun.
if I don't.
Purple
Do
got
find-
the death.
The third glass as well.
Okay, justice is an option. Ooh,
Be what it is.
Ooh.
I believe in you.
justice.
Gonna lock in.
Okay, coming up on my last hand.
Ooh.
Hermit. That's tough.
Everyone blame Vagabond.
True. Lucky cards could help. I mean, it's a high base malt.
Okay.
Putting one first for fun.
It's like a checkered pattern.
Yeah. It does look nice. No plus 20 mult hits.
Ah,
Oh,
There it is.
big
Okay.
number
Close.
though. No, big number. That's only like a time.
I mean-
you
Down
were
photograph.
close. That's
A
like times
justice,
4.
away.
It's not
4x.
that far off
Mhm.
actually.
how'd you make so many queens of diamonds?
DNA.
Oh yeah, you got a DNA. How'd you find a DNA?
That is a great question. I think I found it in the shop.
Wraith, I believe.
Oh no, I'm having a memory lapse here. I ripped a
All that thinking.
wraith. I ripped a wraith. That's what it was. I ripped a wraith in one of the antes and it gave me DNA. That's what it was.
Asking.
Nice. Okay.
And
Yeah,
then-
He has
nice.
all those jacks.
I'm usually so
She
here's
has
the
the same
funny
number of
part is I'm
10s.
typically a DNA hater if I don't have a blueprint or a brainstorm, because when I got that DNA I had like nothing good to copy, like at all. And then I think it was the PvP after you put me down to 1 life. I happened to find a glass and a red seal in the same shop. And then I had a seltzer for a little bit, and then yeah, I was finally able to get the DNA to hit the glass.
I mean, that was such a close game. Nemo was the Ouija
Well-
hitting a face card away from easily taking this.
Yes.
Super
I did really
GG's.
One more game.
Yeah, you had me there. Like you definitely had me. I was like,
I need to just score a little bit more on that on when you had your last life, where you like super skyrocketed.
Did you? Well, that was the first time I was able to play all 5 red seal glass too. I got a really good draw out of that. Wait, did you use a Ouija?
I did.
Oh, that's the 10s. No. I thought
Yeah.
about it so hard. I wanted to, because this was the seed, like, we actually had really good hand size to rip a Ouija. And
I
I
think it
wanted
was-
to so bad.
I feel like I had.
I think
to take the
C-Dubs gets a
risk.
-2 from
Was
that.
Obviously hoping for face cards, but then got
Probably.
10s and then found red seal.
Can't be the
or
Ouija
whatnot.
guy
I was
and
like,
not take
okay,
the
whatever,
Ouija.
this is gonna be the
And your
direction.
opponent does
And
it on
there
you,
was,
that's
like,
even worse.
No strengths in that seed either.
I actually got. Well,
They
I got a
almost
few,
won.
but
Imagine
I
if you
found
win.
a lot, like,
Yeah.
deaths. I found quite a few deaths, and I
Used
found a
to the
quick
Ouija.
Never forgive yourself.
so that helped. But nowhere near as good as DNA.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I
And,
found the
I
one
saw
Krypton.
photo, obviously. I was like, oh, should I make these into jacks? And then that didn't happen. So here we are.
Well, that was the issue I ran in with the Baron, because when I saw Baron, I actually had Red Seal Queens. But I had like 4 or 5 of them, and I was like, the odds of me being able to get this online, I just don't think I'm gonna make it happen. It might have been the wrong call. But
No mime.
yeah, I don't know. It was a really funky seed, because like I said, I feel like I didn't do terrible with money there, but like I also felt like I didn't see anything.
So
that
I was
would-
trying to vagabond. I didn't have a lot of money, so I was just like, all right, let me just try vagabond. and
Where did
try
you
to-
get the Vagabond? Because I love Vagabond. It's a good Joker. Like that's the correct play.
I think out of some rare, just out of a regular.
Okay, like a
pack.
Wraith.
Yeah.
Or okay, yeah.
it was just out
I
of
did
a
skip
pack.
a lot there. I think I took a money skip once or twice, so I probably missed
Okay.
out on something like that.
Wow, skip's working out.
Yeah, a lot of
not hold me
skips so
to that.
far.
Bean is gonna take you by the hand later and be like, "Listen, this is what not to do."
Hey, it's working for you, so how bad can it be?
It was good timing because I ripped a Wraith and then took a money skip. But I feel like I've also not had any money jokers tonight. If you have money jokers, I don't think skipping for money is worth it because, you know, typically if you're able to make $25 or $30 in like a round, it's better off to just take the $25 or $30, play the round, and see the shop instead of skipping for $25 and not seeing a single thing in the shop. So there are a lot of bad things to skipping, but
Yeah, makes sense. All right. Well, I'll still try to
Well,
get
White,
one
C-Dub's trying to earn me some
other
fantasy
thing
points. I
but,
appreciate
like,
it.
Equalized.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And
I mean, it
just
could be
as a
Elite
reminder,
Seed,
you
know,
can
could
be greedy.
normal. We saw a couple normal games already. Very run-of-the-mill purple state or orange state game.
Well, you'd be
What we see
surprised
every time.
at how quickly the numbers get big with the Tribulon Plasma. I mean, 32x becomes a lot more when
I mean,
when
that's
you even it out.
true, but
But we're in it.
all right, here we go. Game 3, we're getting up close and personal with C-Dubs. Big brain wasn't enough. We need to see the eyes working. Flushes here, very strong. Chips.
Ooh,
King.
a very
Ooh,
good joker.
Wow. Early on. Ooh. Photograph. That,
And a red seal
Oh.
jack. Rewarded for passing the
mean-
bean. You hate to see it.
and Nemo doesn't open the pack.
There can be a pack next shop, but that could be a big difference here. You know, getting that
Wow.
that red seal, all it takes is a couple levels, and you can instantly make that X-Mall pivot.
Yeah. There is a couple packs here. I think when you see two, you gotta try to pick up one.
And there's nothing else to
Missing
buy.
one of
This
these.
is boding well for Nemo. This shop kind of
Yes.
forcing you, hey, these are front
Oh.
and center, bright and highlighted. Card
You can
packs
stay
are
on two
good.
interest.
You can open the
Don't
small
skip 'em.
pack. You're rewarded for
Don't
passing the
skip 'em.
first one. You get interest, and we're getting the voucher.
Interest
and
voucher. Now we
can't
can go
help
down
but
to 0.
think, oh
Right?
no.
No!
And that's really gonna hurt when this Tribulate comes, because just a strength away from a Red Seal Queen. It just
Yeah, I mean, I think it'll be
Oh my-
ultra punished when the
can only buy one. Oh, never
mean,
mind.
these
I'm bad at math.
There's a pretty normal seed so far.
Nemo has enough.
We see these all the time here at the MLBA. Nothing suspicious going on so far. And like you said, I mean, on Plasma Deck, we want to get out of chips into X-Malt as soon as possible because it will scale our score much quicker. A Photo Chad Invis Red Seal face card is a simple way to get there and start getting our score high for the fantasy enjoyers.
Yeah, I mean, this is Photo Chad world record. We instantly pick up the combo. We're skipping the chips phase of Plasma.
Standard pack here, gonna skip that as well.
There's just no money after picking up the Chad Invis. I would have loved to see that super position come for either player.
For sure.
And the
The
difference in
Terra
this
generation is strong.
first
Go ahead.
PvP could be, you know, C-Dubs holding this Invis maybe for a better Joker, Sock, Chad, or Sock, Idol. There's definitely higher scoring Jokers than Photo Chad. But if Nemo just rips it,
Mhm.
she can get this Lusty Joker and take this first life easily.
I could be wrong, but is the Invis cell hit determined by ante?
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it is not. But
It's just
Nemo
I
just
know
rips
it's
it.
based on the Joker order.
It-
It is the photograph.
It hits the photo, which worse long term, but gonna be better now, especially with this Lusty Joker, she's in a great spot to take a life here.
And looking at the money tree voucher, probably not worth a pickup because we're not going to be making a lot of money. And decides to pass. Let's see how it goes.
Hello? You actually played that very fast.
Did I? I feel like I
Because I felt like I was zooming there.
huh. I feel like I spent a decent amount of time though usually.
Nemo could take this.
Yeah.
Double photograph.
This is just more, right? We can experiment.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be face card first 99% of the time. And Nemo correctly
50
realizing
Oh, you bummer.
and going to easily
Oh,
beat that score from
Fist
C-Dubs.
pumps.
Hello.
okay.
I mean, if
I mean,
you're
C-Dubs
C-Dubs,
has to
yeah,
know.
you got
I
to
am confused.
We're just gonna put a face card second.
I don't-
on.
Have
I mean, it's
any
photo
idea
chat. You gotta
what
put
could
the
have done.
photo with the Chad.
No idea, he says. Could be anything.
This is just revenge for you scoring 400 billion.
It's honestly needed, isn't it? Like, it feels good because all right, well, I'll take
Oh,
your money
and
and
this- I mean, it's two pair.
I'll see if I can play catch up here.
Sounds good.
Good luck.
He catch up. What an
Okay,
alert
we
over
have
there.
double face
Patience,
card.
chat.
Oh,
Patience.
all right. C-Dubs just saying patience, I think, made it extra pronounced so that we could see it. There, he does it again one more time for good measure.
If I'm
I mean,
C-Dubs,
C-Dubs.
you know your opponent
Mhm.
ripped it. If there's a value generator or something, you're gonna want to use it so you can rip that invis and not sell it in the future. You also don't want to lose 2 lives just hoping that something better is gonna come. So I'm curious.
I mean, it is a white stake game, so a lot of good jokers can show up. And we could be rewarded for holding on to it, but like you said, at the same time, we don't want to lose 2 lives to not ripping invis.
I mean, there's also always just a strong chance it still hits photo or Chad, but there's an ancient Joker
Oh.
that's better than photo
It's-
Chad sometimes.
It is, and if the order of the invis is the same, it will hit the Joker.
Actually, it still hits
The
photo, right?
first Joker, yeah, it will still hit photo.
Oh,
even if
He doesn't want
Oh.
the ancient. Oh,
Oh.
realized after
He-
that's
oh,
not
there
what
he
he was
is.
gonna do, but I think that's the outcome regardless.
exactly, and definitely not worth to sell out of photo Chad, even though they are common and might come back around. It's the same problem, losing a couple PvPs, hoping for something better. Red Seal 2. Good with Ancient, not great with Photo Chad.
Want to see Nemo pick up this certificate so we have the exact same Jokers.
I mean, exact same Jokers, but down a Red Seal.
I mean, certificate's a way to get a red seal.
It's true.
Cheetah was looking upset at this mime. Maybe thinking it's a high card seed, wanted to use invis on it.
It could have been. I mean, a lot of people think Baron is what makes it a high card seed, but really the enabler is Mime.
And
Having
there's
the
Chariot.
additional trigger on the steel cards, Chariot and a Red Seal, it really could have been. I mean, probably not with double photo Chad, but possibility could be there. Here we go, C-Dubs ready again. Very quick.
How do I do that, Zeno? Also, big bean. Oh, a small bean.
Strength Sun and Emperor in the pack, strengthening for more face cards. Could be nice. Looks like it's what she's going to decide to do.
There we go.
Sees the Mime as well.
Doesn't have the Chariot,
I mean, it's-
though. Takes a roll.
Gonna
No
pass.
jokers.
Claire?
Ancient
you.
on diamonds.
Now,
Let's
how you
see
doing?
what they have to say.
I'm doing all right. What about yourself?
I'm doing fantastic.
Okay, awesome.
I
to hear.
did your idol hit this time?
I don't have an idol,
Oh, okay.
so yeah.
Okay.
He's on fire with the legume.
Greed.
Yeah, this it's like the
Nah,
the flames
sure,
from
we
the
just get
hand.
another
It's
one, right?
this is the winning hand. Doesn't use the
Sure.
chariot though, expecting to get another
Oh.
diamond flush.
I mean, they do also have a red seal jack in their deck.
Oh,
There's gonna
Could
be a very
looking to
similar
play
score.
that and a flush as
oh
well.
my
Yeah.
god.
Almost a
I
tie.
have very similar decks, huh?
I think that's just a chip off.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
great.
All right, I see how it is.
One chip, about 9,000 points.
I knew what you did last time. I just I hadn't done it yet.
Okay.
I was waiting a little bit.
So he wasn't confused.
Yeah, I guess we do that. That's pretty good.
Uh-oh.
Straight on the face card.
I think you're fine
Bit of the other red
because
seal.
I need a really lucky draw. If I
Yeah,
even
me
want
too.
to do anything, there's potential,
Oh,
but I'm gonna be
risks
greedy.
keeping the steal if Nemo draws the flush.
I got
It's
a bad
not a 1
draw.
point difference, so it's
How
not
about that?
gonna matter likely. I mean, CW still has the full house here with red seal jack.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you put the diamond jack first, but right.
Do you? I don't know the math on that.
I think it is the red seal jack first, though. Definitely.
Is using misprint tech to see what the next card would have been.
Misprint Tech is banned and just says nope, by the way.
Is that patched?
Well,
There
not
it is.
banned,
Just
but it's
noticed that.
patched.
Is that
Wait,
patched?
sorry,
He
what?
says.
No. Way back in the day when people were nerds and they wanted to check to see
Way
what the
back.
next card they
Nemo
wanted to
draws the
draw
flush?
was, they'd check the misprint.
Oh.
But I don't think
Wait.
that works on multiplayer.
Oh, and he
I
just
don't
gives
even
it
know what
up.
you're talking about.
Doesn't even. play
That's
the full
okay.
house.
Neither do I.
I mean,
I'll
it's
see you in the
not
next one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Nemo gets the
Alright.
better draw. That's C-Dubs down to
There we
2
go.
lives.
2 lives, and this is the same thing that happened last game. But C-Dubs was able to find the reverse sweep.
I mean, they're in very similar situations right now. And that's just C-Dubs not using the chariot beforehand. Greeting, expecting to find that second flush.
Now a spectral pack that's not great. Ankh isn't very good with as many good jokers as we have up top. Hex for the same reason. The buffoon pack not going to have much.
If I'm C-Dubs, I know this mime isn't staying long, and Chaos the Clown is a perfect value generator. The thing is, with this lineup, you're almost like forced to have one Joker slot, and you want that last Joker slot to be a value generator like Chaos the Clown. So, love that play to sell out of the mime there without any gold cards.
Yeah, Nemo going to pick up the voucher first before rolling, and doesn't pick up the Chaos the Clown.
Has C-Dubs not picked it up yet? Has not.
He's not picked up the voucher. Usually you can wait to pick up a voucher, but with Overstock, the longer you wait, the more jokers you're missing out on.
Still gonna
Every
be
shop.
ahead in shop likely with this Chaos the Clown.
Mhm. Oh. I mean, we got
We got flaming
A lot of
cats
things going on.
Cena's side.
this is cinema. A 2-pair gonna get Nemo out of the blinds. Plasma deck doing a lot with all that malt.
a spade hit, kind of bad news for C-dubs in this blind here, because he can utilize
Yeah.
the red seal. That's a lot stronger. And you definitely want to use that in the PvP. And you can't until you get a lover's card to play it with these hearts. And hearts hit, Nemo still has this lusty joker with how close the scores
Yeah.
are. That could easily be the difference maker. Oh,
Oh,
C-dubs buys the voucher last.
yep. And a star card up top for Nemo would help us out. We don't have a ton of Terra generation
Baron
right now.
Mime in the
Oh
same
my
role.
gosh.
And the funny thing is, both of these are jokers you completely ignore.
I mean, he does have the Red Seal Steel Jack a couple strengths away. Headphones are off. More room for the big brain. Just kidding, we're out. No better place to think than on a long walk outside. We'll see.
gotta take a
when they
breather
decide to
after
come
that.
back. Shoot the moon as well. I mean, on 2 lives, you can't really take it. Maybe in the same position, Nemo with a Red Seal face card could and has a lot more time to get it online. It is a higher top end, but it does require a lot of setup. On White Stake, it is possible.
Mo doesn't see it, maybe helping her, though she doesn't know it.
Yeah. And yeah, if C-Dubs picks this up, it's again probably not going to win right now. And on 1 life, that's not a lot of time to set it up.
I mean, this is a scary spot if your C-dubs needs to, I think, open a Celestial pack, or both of these to win, because of that base malt from Lusty. We're
now
taking it.
Oh my gosh. All right. The long walk outside helped him get there. Let's see what he has to say.
Throwing.
True.
But
kidding.
we're gonna have fun doing it.
Good. That's what I like to hear.
Me too.
This may be a play C-dubs only makes up
I
2-0.
think I might be throwing a little bit
Hmm.
too, so we'll find out.
Oh, I swear, if I
That's-
find out you went and did the same thing I did, it's gonna be a funny one to go back and watch.
I mean, we must have. We scored like almost exactly the same last time, no?
Last time, yes. I decided to sell what I had last time.
What for?
That is the fun part of PvP.
Okay. So you're not gonna tell me.
Probably not. I might have to be a meanie poo-poo head just until we, get our lives back to normal. I'm not even sure if
Oops.
I might be able to be here.
Here's the hand from
We'll
Nemo.
see.
Slight
It's gonna be close.
problem with the
Uh-oh.
order.
Mm.
Could C-dubs take this
Ooh,
PvP
another
though?
Jack.
I
Yeah.
have that
I mean,
beat,
Nemo does. have
But
a flush possibility.
I don't
with
know
2
if
more
that
hearts.
means you have another hand or not.
I mean,
Oh, I missed.
even
Oh,
if she
this
does,
is-
it is a high card seed. I was wrong.
Definitely. Well,
Wow.
We can see how much this
Mime
works.
and the Red Seal Steel card putting in a
Finds
lot of work.
All
there.
of the,
Give
I
it a
mean, that
try.
you needed that draw. Found
I
all the kings.
think
got the Red
long
Seal Steel.
term. Actually, I don't know. I don't know what I think about
I mean,
what I did.
20 cards in the deck.
I really don't. And I know everybody's screaming at me. I don't know if that matters, but
Okay.
Yeah, this was
Okay.
actually a Giga Brain play.
I have a shot.
Very smart.
Winning that PvP is huge, and there's one strength.
A strength and a spectral pack.
I mean, you could just get the deja vu on the king and take the fast track.
Yeah.
It's a pretty solid immolate.
Yeah.
If you select the king here, it doesn't break. C-dub's not knowing that trick. Gonna lose one of those
Ooh, and
kings.
a
That's
glass
Guidon.
card. In the familiar for Nemo.
Glass scales both players' scores, but because Nemo's playing 5-card hands instead of just high card, this can scale off of the second glass that comes, really.
Smiley face pickup.
Smiles in chat.
And I mean, we did get a really lucky draw. Oh, I'm still listening to C-dubs. Whoops. We did have 20 cards in the deck still, so it's still possible to bottom deck even in the blind.
I don't think it's possible
I mean,
to
I'm-
lose,
Maybe not.
but might have trouble utilizing this strength properly here.
He does really want to find that red seal. Ooh, a sock and buskin.
Ooh, that does not bode well for C-dubs.
Very strong. I mean, we don't have a ton of deck fixing on Nemo's side. We do have a glass card that we could play into. But on Ancient, it can be kind of tough.
Building into clubs a bit here. With both those glass cards. Maybe planning to skip in the future if it does hit clubs. And here's the Sock and Buskin pickup.
Strength here on some jacks looks nice. I mean, our glass card is a queen. And a death instead.
C-dubs finds
C-dubs
this-
does find the strength.
There could be a... Well, actually, the game. Well, actually, Nemo was blocking. You gotta try in the Emperor. Moon Tower, not what you want to see.
Oof. No. And Mime can be an Econ Joker as well with gold cards. It's very strong for that reason. But we don't have any in the deck, so it's not going to be doing us any favors there.
I'm not sure what C-dubs used in that pack. There was a Devil in the pack. The Strength was used.
And here Nemo kind of needs to build into Flush 5. I mean, we do have a Wild Queen as well, which helps us get out of the blinds. I mean, any Flush 5 works with these double photographs. We do Strength Queens. I think that's very smart. Playing for that Flush 5 of glass.
C-dubs does have some purple seals. So getting that queen up to a king might not be too hard of a task. It's mainly just winning that last PvP was so big. Otherwise, C-dubs would be in a very rough position here.
Yeah. One life here. And we do see a strength on some more jacks, but Nemo elects for the lovers instead, valuing the wilds.
That means there is a strength in this Arcana. Do we draw the queen?
Do we draw it? Spaceman as well can be good scaling.
Wow!
Oh
And
my
there's a
gosh.
Red Seal Steel King. I mean...
That's what he needed.
Yep.
Much closer now to getting high card online. And we saw even with a much weaker setup, still able to take the last PvP. Now with a Red Seal King, we still need to draw it.
Comes down to
Take
draws.
this one.
And Nemo playing the last, maybe. But I guess you
Potentially
can't with the
turn order.
diamonds.
Could matter.
I think you'll have me here because I had a really unfortunate immolate.
Ooh.
But
I see you're a gambling man.
oh yeah. No.
I believe we got rid of one king in the immolate.
Yes.
That bad.
Strictly has a better deck and finds the Red Seal
Okay.
Steel
Oh
King
my
immediately.
gosh. Has the glass as well.
There's
to
a
play
second king.
Image.
I mean,
The stone card as well could be pretty strong with the chips it provides.
yeah, 50 on top of this 128.
This is, for the record,
1,000,
the weirdest
3,000.
PvP I've
Doing
ever attempted to do in my life.
Why do
And
you
we
say
see a
it's the
flush
weirdest?
here for Nemo, not on Ancient. 152, wow.
You put that up
a pretty big number.
pretty single-handedly there.
This glass from C-dubs.
I
scales quickly.
I did see that you found a sock.
some.
At least I saw a sock, so I'm assuming you saw the sock. I do not get there. This is only maybe 90 million, I think. Is it a lie? That's a lie.
What a rude guy.
Oh my
You're
gosh.
scoring almost 1 billion
Maybe
already.
90 million. How about
You're
You're scoring
876?
almost 1 billion already.
Just about 10x.
I think this diamond
All
flush
right.
I
is
guess so.
That is
better
crazy
than the
stuff. Okay, I gotta
other
work on
hand.
this.
Nemo could.
My glass card
Yeah,
broke.
I mean,
So did
Nemo
mine.
did play a glass card and a
Mm.
polychrome card in that last flush. Needs to hold on to the diamonds.
There's
Alright,
a lot of diamond face cards actually.
I mean,
love
this is
to
just the
see your
most I
full
can score.
discard.
I can score a little bit more if I try to dig, which I guess I will.
Oh, you can do it.
Okay.
Dig, dig, dig.
I don't know
Like
if
holding
I'm
on to
gonna
one
get
diamond
there
is
though.
smart.
Like I don't
Might not
know
be
even if I
completely
dug if
necessary,
I'm
but
gonna
it's good to
score 8 point
Be
whatever.
safe.
I think this gets there.
800 million? Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, we need a flush at least.
That was the glass
Exactly.
card doing a lot more
Kurt's
work than
playing
I thought it
the
would
glass
do.
here.
Mhm.
Oh! Not going to. Digging 3, need a diamond.
Okay, I need a diamond.
You get one.
Finds it.
I didn't draw the diamond I wanted, but
Don't want to play the ace.
And here's the hand.
I don't know.
57x
I
more
need diamonds
than
for
that
soccer
glass was
busted,
providing.
obviously, for face card re-triggers.
Oh!
Wow. I mean, both their best hands
All
were
right.
within 2 million there. That is crazy.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Wow.
I had a feeling that was gonna happen.
I mean, a true battle between high card and re-triggers. This telescope is huge for C-dubs with 2 celestial packs in the shop. High card kind of has to be their most played hand, I would imagine. 2 guaranteed levels.
I mean, Plutos are less important when all you need is mult on plasma, but that base mult can easily be a 2x very quickly, or 4x because of how plasma works. And just
I mean,
gonna
especially when we're
pass on
playing a
that trade.
glass card.
Try to find it anyways. Just no econ is the problem. A magician away from having some money in the bank. Here's a devil upstairs though.
Yes. That's $6 right there.
And this gold seal 8 I really like on Nemo's side.
Yes, C-dub's gonna look for more purples. Nemo's gonna play that gold seal solo, keeping the lower hearts. You have a lot of, not a lot, but a couple wild cards that helps make getting those flushes a little bit easier.
For sure.
And I mean, C-dubs can start to scale like crazy if they're able to find some deaths.
Yeah, I mean, even just a strength,
Spectral
more kings in
pack.
hand, do a whole lot. Ecto.
Ecto, -1 hand size.
There's
The high
also
card player.
a blue seal
Yes.
to put on a king, so it makes it easier to pass on that.
Yeah, blue seal very strong with the mime. Now an Ecto here for Nemo. Might be a little bit easier to take.
Finding flushes with 7 hand size can be brutal. Has enough wilds. It's also a Jupiter in shop.
Strong.
Might be the first flush level we've seen.
Prioritizing the levels more than the jokers. We pass on the flush level? We pass on the flush level.
Hey, flush 5's right around the corner.
On the way soon. And here comes the blue seal. Or C-dubs. Starting to scale up. The base malt of the high card, which will help with the photograph.
Problem is, C-Dubs doesn't have a glass face card to play, I think.
Mm,
And Nemo can put up that big score with any flush.
oh, and there is the Midas Mask. Can't really pick it up, but would have been great
Just
for high
no
card.
Joker slots. And C-Dubs heading into PvP. One life. Needs
Nemo
a
has-
lot of kinks.
Yeah. And Nemo has a lot of money here to roll to find some good tarot cards potentially.
I mean, one Sun card away
It'll-
from winning. Looking at this Bloodstone, it's just no room. Had to have taken that Ecto in the shop before.
Mm-hmm. I mean, C-Dubs on one life. Nemo might be thinking that with the sock, the Bloodstone is more scoring, and it's usually not. Another flush level helps out a lot.
Yeah, just that 8 base malt. He's going to be a
That's the
2x from
seal.
last PvP. Passes on the red seal. Hard card
Yeah.
as well. Just focus on the
Paradolia.
sock. There's Paradolia. No room. Really getting punished for the Ecto
Yeah.
pass.
A lot of good jokers here, and more flush levels in the shop as well. Could help out with the base malts for the photograph and the ancient.
Really looking at this Paradolia. Seeing faces.
Yeah, but don't have a lot of room. Maybe thinks, I mean, what photograph is 8x or 16?
It's a big photograph, this Paradolia.
Yeah.
Maybe we bottom deck every face card and it's worth it. There's another
Maybe.
flush level. They're just everywhere and we're passing on them at this
Yeah.
point. Don't even need them. Same point in
A
shop for both
hack.
players. Never mind, a hack,
Oh.
and we go next.
Yep. So, at the red seal 4.
Really
Emergency.
good news for you.
Okay.
You just got me here. I got nothing in that last shop at all. None.
C-Dubs draws the
Well-
red seal king.
I'm not gonna celebrate too early because I also got nothing in that last shop.
Yeah, but you, if I had to guess, you have 2 photographs, a Chad, a
close to
sock,
stream.
and an ancient.
That is exactly
And-
correct.
That, I think that, for the record, is the correct play, by the way.
Okay.
I found something else,
Uh-huh.
and they were in the exact same shop. So I said, I have to try it.
Justice in
And
this,
what you have.
a very bad hermit.
I found. Okay, I can tell you.
Yeah.
If this purple was a justice card, I probably would have kept it a secret. But I do not have my glass cards, so we'll just ship it.
Still
Is
another
that
thing
true?
to draw.
Can I play a 4 of a
Yeah.
kind? I don't think 3 molt is gonna matter.
I'm struggling a little bit with my
Finds all the
decisions
kings.
because
Oh my
well,
gosh.
I have no glass, so I'm trying to figure out around what ballpark you're gonna score.
Considering the $0 hermit for good luck.
I'm gonna score maybe 10 million here.
Is that true?
Okay.
So,
Just
well,
Oh my
maybe 50
gosh.
million. Or 278 million. One of the two.
Okay.
But last time you were in the billions,
true.
so I had, like I said, I had a glass card last time, so that helped. But I really wanted this to work.
Don't need
Like,
to play
so
this.
bad.
We
I'm
could
so
look
curious
for
what you
more
have.
base cards,
I think
but
this
maybe we want
clears
to.
with the flush levels.
Yeah,
it
I didn't see
should,
it.
but
That's true. I didn't see a single
if
death.
not,
I had no
Nemo
money
could be in trouble.
because in order for me to take a strength card,
Well,
I
there it
could use
is.
the devil, and then the devil added up. Yeah, easily. I found a Baron and Mime in the exact same shop,
Okay.
like next to each
Uh-huh.
It's not
other.
a high card
And you
seat
took
yet.
those versus taking.
I did. Yeah, I don't think so. Keep in mind, I didn't see the sock before this, so So the reason why I beat you, not single-handedly, but beat you in that one PvP is because you hadn't found Sock yet.
Mm-hmm.
But that's incredible news. That's Nemo's first win. I'm sure that'll be the kick. The steamroller starts now. She's at a tough starting bracket.
Yeah.
I feel like
I
you
mean,
have to.
Season 1 champion into Season 2 champion as your welcome to the MLBA is tough.
For sure. This is a great win to get on the board.
Like, it does
Yeah.
not matter.
Yeah. This was I consider the Mime Baron to be speculative
How are
because
the
it's very
standings looking?
rarely
I know you're right on the
ever
bubble.
A high card seed in Major League. But I feel like the only reason why I was able to somewhat pivot is because you have the photo Chad start with a ×8,
Mhm.
and then you
C-dubs,
have
that
Plasma
win
decks,
helps a
which
lot.
really helps out
lot
Baron
of,
and Mime quite a bit. So I don't know. It was a fun. I would
Very
have.
close on points.
I was kind of killing myself
between
because I
6 and
think
4.
Oh, I am mistaken.
Even
I think
3.
Nemo actually took a game against Raffle. Is that correct? She does have some rounds won.
Yes, she won game 2 versus Raffle in their
I
set.
think that's the play. I just, boy, double photograph and Chad. I feel like
Played
it's just so
8
much point.
Yeah, I
Ghost
think
deck
if
games,
you don't
8
have
white
double
stake
photograph,
games. Add one more to
and
the
then
list.
I think I just
Sock and
died.
Trust. Yeah, I think that this is
Yeah.
literally what I experienced one of the times I was playing. I just straight up did not have some of the jokers the other guy was having, and then I was
That
just like,
is
okay,
another
well,
Major
there's just
League
no
Balatro
beating
game.
this. I think
Very
it was
normal
high
seeds,
gold or
seeds,
something.
bear in mind.
Very
I don't know.
regular, nothing crazy to see.
You're lucky. I don't know what you did, but you're lucky.
I don't know what we could be talking about. Yeah, I mean, I think most games I'm seeing, Blueprint in my Gold State games, Orange State games.
I mean, it was
Ancient,
Baron
double
Mime
photo.
in one role is quite the seed
That's-
there, and the start
Yeah,
of that
pretty
game
regular.
that was a crazy seed. I'm not gonna lie.
And pretty regular stuff going on there.
Right. Yeah, no, there's nothing out of the ordinary. Yeah, that was a good watch. It was fun casting,
Yes.
as always. And I'll talk to you next time.
Awesome. Sounds good.
Peace. Boom. That is Nemo versus C-Dubs. That was a good watch. Game 1 was a little bit of a... that was a bit of a cutscene to watch after that rare skip. I'm sure that's how it felt watching me versus Stock Season 2. But yeah, that Game 3 was kind of crazy. And here's the standings. Nemo holding her spot. This Beam guy kind of on a roll. Hasn't lost a match. Up on Doc and Zeno. We just got to keep that steamroll going. Actually, the week 6 list isn't out yet. I don't know who my opponent is next week. I'm not gonna lie, but hopefully I can keep that streak. I haven't played Nandre, C-Dubs. Feinberg's my last week. I know Vagabond. I definitely have some tough matchups remaining. So it should be fun. Lots to look forward to. And yeah, I'll see you likely tomorrow, chat. And we are gonna raid out to Mr. Spectre. Always playing. Maybe we raid a Balatro streamer. Ooh, let's raid. Slade Spire. Oh, we're raiding Domo. We were doing a 1v1 before this Major League cast. We were doing White Stake versus Gold Stake, which was very fun. Domo's been getting into multiplayer and Balatro in general after the amazing win on the roguelike God Run. I'm not gonna say that again. Surely I got that right. Okay, that is not Captain Domo. Did he just end? Why can I not find him? No, he should be live. Captain underscore Domo, that's it. Alright. Okay, I just typed Captain. I need to get out of here. My brain is fried. I am actually losing it. Captain Domo in chat, I guess. I forgot to type /rage. Edsy. Yeah, that I don't know what was with me. I just kept wanting to say Edsy. He's just on my mind, thinking about that guy. My condolences. But yeah, see you tomorrow, chat. Bye.